the playground right now, unless you're staying hydrated. Only saw a few cooling showers around during the day today, and most of these don't really get started until late afternoon, mid-afternoon. By that point, we've already hit our high for the day. Couple of showers around at the moment, nothing over downtown, nothing but bright sunshine. 94 right now at Kenner when you factor in dew points. Again, upper 70s. This is about as humid as we can possibly get in southeast Louisiana. Feels like 110 right now. Now the high for the day hit 98. Going back to yesterday's data, we also hit 98 degrees. Both days, surprisingly, not a record. Yesterday's record was 99. Today's record is 100, but way too close. Expected to get into the mid upper 90s because of that high sitting right over us. In the mid, some upper 90s still on the map right now where we've had a few cooling showers. It knocks us into the lower 90s, heat indices well into the triple digits, and expecting much of the same for tomorrow. Even though tomorrow we may see a few more showers and thunderstorms. I'll talk about that in a moment, but we are expecting another heat index reaching near 118 degrees, so the excessive heat warning in effect for our Wednesday. Watch on the water vapor here. You see the motion. That is the center of the high, basically parked right over us. As long as it is, that sends the highs into the upper 90s, which has been a nice surprise, though, is even with that upper high, we're still able to get a few little upper disturbances and even enough instability to trigger some rain to help cool off maybe a couple of folks, not many. As the high, though, shifts off the center of it to the east, that will start allowing for a few more showers. Not a drastic amount, and there really doesn't appear anything major in the upper atmosphere to help trigger additional rain, but with ample moisture, daytime heating, and kind of getting rid of that high a bit, we should start to see a few more showers and storms. Upper pattern is going to be key to our forecast, not only for our temperatures, but the future of Beryl. This is going into the weekend. We're going to see a break in the ridge, and that should allow Beryl to start making that motion toward the northwest. As of right now, still does not look like it is coming at us. In fact, most of the model guidance keeps it over Mexico or at the very far north, southern Texas. So this does not appear to be an issue for us. We'll talk more on Beryl in just a moment. Had a few thunderstorms pop up today, not many, and not expecting much through the next several hours. So rather quiet for this evening. Now the models do indicate a slightly better chance for some scattered showers and storms, and depending upon the time of that development, it could hold some locations into the lower 90s, so a little closer to normal. Nothing dramatic, but about a 40% chance for a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. That is really all we can count on in the coming days to help cool off some folks. At least we're not dealing with the tropics. Hurricane Beryl with winds of 155 miles an hour, unfortunately, does look like it is going to take a path directly toward Jamaica. It will be as a weakening system, but still as a major Category 3 hurricane. Weakening still as it nears the Caymans and as it eventually enters the Gulf. Again, this is not looking to be a threat for Louisiana, and even if some of this would try to get toward us, it would just be some tropical rain. And at that point, we'd probably hope for some of that tropical rain. This is the official forecast with the Euro data. Just to show you the rainfall, this is a fairly small storm, so this is not very extensive in its impacts. Now, obviously, the winds and waves far more impactful than the rainfall, but this looks to be more of a weakening rain event. Now, we'll still pack some strong winds of near 70 miles an hour once into the Gulf, but really nothing more than just rain as it moves towards South Texas. And again, for us, we're not really worrying about anything. The reason why it has started to and will continue to weaken, dry air, but watch the motion in the upper atmosphere. This is wind shear. It is already starting to encounter that wind shear, and the wind shear is going to plague the storm for its duration right into the Gulf of Mexico. So even once in the Gulf, while surface water temperatures are plenty warm, it takes more than just the sea surface temperatures. You need to look at the upper atmosphere, and we're going to have some very strong wind shear throughout the course of the storm right into Mexico or maybe southern Texas. Again, as of right now, not a problem for us. Our day-to-day forecast, really no major changes. A slightly better chance of rain tomorrow than otherwise, looking at about a 20-30% chance right through the 4th of July weekend.